guys, it is Tristan with Nerdette's NewsStand, and I want to talk about a few things that's been going on with DC, and I am screen recording this, because I have a few things I want to show you, on two different apps. So, there's been a lot of news as far as DC goes, right? There's been new distributors, there has been digital first, and that's the main topic I want to talk about here. But there has been a lot. There's been people, a vocal minority, complaining about the new distributors. You know what I gotta say about that? Deal with it. Anyways, it's always the same people that complain, and I just, you just, in one ear and out the other. But even so, I want to talk about, I don't use this app very often. I actually just downloaded it yesterday. This is DC. I use Comixology. Now, when I was looking at the digital first stuff, and that's actually what made me download this, and then I realized I can merge them and stuff. But what you're looking at here is DC actual app, and every single one of these except for maybe 3 are all free. Now, we've had kind of this drought, I guess I would say. See, like Harleen is free. I reviewed that. It's fantastic. I suggest you definitely go. And I think Doomsday Clock #1, Flashpoint #1, New Frontier #1, Deceased #1. Like, all of these are fan-fucking-tastic. Dark Days, or Dark Knight's Metal, Dark Days, Long Halloween, White Knight. Like, I could keep going. These are all so good, and they're giving this content for free. Obviously, Gotham High here is not. And then even like if you know, Damned is fantastic. I reviewed that. That was great too. In this, here, Basketful Heads, I actually reviewed that too. That was great. So, you know, they're trying. And that's kind of the whole point of this video, Blackest Night. They are trying to put content out there to keep in your hands, so you don't lose the, you know, the weekly habit. When you get out of a habit of something, every Tuesday, what for me before, I would look up the new books, write them down. Every Wednesday, I would start, you know, by reading. But when you get out of that habit, you basically, you know, it's hard to get back into. So what they're trying to do is give them to you through the digital medium. And I know a lot of people in the comments are going to say you don't like digitals. And I understand that. Trust me, 2 years ago, I was in the same boat you are. I did not like digitals. I bought everything at my local comic book shop. Go up one day in July and it is closed. So here's the thing. I had to get used to everything on here, and I did, and it took me a very, very long time, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. Watchmen #1 is free. There's so much. Now we're going to talk about digitals first, and those are not free. They are incredibly cheap though, and that's when we're going to switch over to Comixology. Okay, so let's talk about these here. Now, a lot of what I have is just my reading. I've been rereading old stuff. I reread Nightfall not that long ago. Now I'm on Court of Owls. I reread Hush. I love reading my old stories. Yes, I have a weird infatuation with Batman. I know. Anyways, still, a lot of these titles in here are either on Unlimited or free. Now, Unlimited right now for Comixology, the pay gate is null and void. You get a 60-day free trial because of everything that's going on, so you can still get these free issues. Now, I want to show you this. Hold on. Okay, so let's talk about these titles here. This is Gotham Knight, and then we are getting Superman Man of Tomorrow. These are the free ones that I want to talk about. Or not free, I'm sorry. They ended up being with my discount, 84 cents. They are the digital first titles I want to talk about. Now, basically what they are doing is putting... I'm still not good with this thing. Putting out these titles in... it's called digital first. So obviously, it's the format that we're seeing that is showing us, you know, they're still trying to put something in our hands, and they're doing one a day. So yesterday was Gotham Knight. Today is Man of Tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wonder Woman. And then I believe it's Aquaman and Flash, or Flash and Aquaman. I'm not exactly sure. But if you're, you know, wanting something new, these are, you know, a regular size comic. They're good. Everything about them so far I have really enjoyed. Now, I have not read the Superman. Go back, you jerk face. I have not read the Superman one, and but it does look good. Now, for 84 cents, I have no problem supporting, because, you know, it really sucks when you want to try to help, even in the slightest way possible, and there's not a lot. But, the only reason I'm talking about this is because I think at some point we need to, you know, give credit where it's due. We're seeing a company really trying to get stuff in our hands. We're seeing a company really trying to push forward in a really hard time. Now we're going to be getting select titles coming back at, I think it's April 28th. I could be wrong on the day. I'll look before I edit. But we're getting Batman. We're getting some of the good titles. A Joe Hill title, I believe, too, also, if you like the horror comics more. We're getting these titles back. Now, I've wanted to see the end of Dark Designs for a while now. We're finally going to get to see Punchline some more. We're finally going to get to see these things. So it's really nice to know that this company at least is trying. Now, I do have Marvel Unlimited. There's select titles that are there free, but I could not begin to tell you just exactly, you know, what is free on there. And I do want to actually review this at some point. But it's really good. It is really good. It's, you know, a continuation of you know, the animated series. And we get a new Robin introduced. And I'll get into that in my review because I don't want to ruin it. But, you know, all of it's just, the whole point of me is not being a cheerleader for DC. Go back. I'm so bad with this screen recording. Is not that. My whole point of this is showing you that there is content available. All of this stuff, whether it's a, you know, free trial, or it's 84 cents, or it's this, there is stuff still being put out to read. Like right now, I'm really oddly into Grifter. I absolutely love this series. So I've been reading, I love him. Like, he's such a good character. And when I reread Flashpoint not that long ago, well, around Easter, I got back into the character. So there's a lot out there. This is again another one that's 84 cents. And I know people do like to complain about the prices and stuff. So, you know, even if you don't have the Comixology Unlimited discount, which is 15%, it's still only 99 cents. Like, it, you know, all of these titles, you're getting 5 titles this week that come out to the price of a regular comic book. So at some point, I think DC is trying. I feel like they're not getting the credit where it's due. That's the problem. And, you know, we've got people like Eric Larson talking to us like we are children. Do we have that? Do we have that on DC? I haven't seen it. The only thing I've seen is, Tom King basically coming out and saying he's got a new maxi series coming out, pretty ambiguous to what it was about. Some picture of Batman. Like, I don't know, Tom. No offense or anything, but I'm not sure how much I trust you. Oh, just don't ruin any more characters. Just don't ruin any more characters. Not only that, but we're also seeing this try from DC when it comes to if you're subscribed to their channel. They're doing these interviews, and my God. So I'm watching these interviews, and the one was Brian Azzarello, and no, Lee Bermehue. And I'm like, wow, this guy, I've never seen him before. This guy's really good looking. My God, could you be any more boring? Could you try? Like, I see why you are not on the front lines talking to people, because you are so boring. And then you got Brian Michael Bendis on there talking about Superman, and I want to put my hands to the screen like, dude, you ruined Superman. You ruined his son. Like, quit playing. But even so, they're trying. They're having these interviews. Joelle Jones did a fantastic job on it. And we're seeing this, push. We're seeing them trying to keep people involved, and I think that's what's the best part about it. You see Sam Humphries in there all the time, and I'm just like, dude, that smile is like, his laugh is so motherfucking fake. It's so fake. You can see right through it, but it still cracks me up. Like, dude, you're not fooling anyone. You're a jerk. But anyways, yeah, it's just, I gotta give credit where it's due. Even so, looking at these books, I'm just messing around. Looking at these books, it's nice to see something positive coming from the industry, and it's few and far between anymore. And for 84 cents, I think I can handle it. Anyways, I went off on a rant about their channel, but it's funny to watch. Like, you just want some comedy, you can either watch that or watch your local governor, then watch the person that's actually doing the sign language. That's just hilarious. Anyways, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.